Welcome back to the finale of Ultimate Alchemy. Where do we get started with this episode? Well, we need to head into Thorncraft because there's only two ways to make a certain thing. One, it's this chaotic cores, and they need entropy crystals. Entropy crystals are annoying. They are really, really annoying. The only two ways you can make them is by making this stuff and throwing it through a portal. That takes a lot of terrasteel. Even nuggets, you only get two, so one nugget equals one of these, and you would need 81 of these, or rather 9 terrasteel. Kind of annoying. You have to recharge recharge the mana pool next to the terrasteel setup. So I thought, well, I could probably force Thorncraft through a little bit faster. So in Thorncraft, you can make these: Salis Perditio V crystals, and seeds, and these 3 sort of Essentia V. So in here, we have that. We've got a Perditio Void Jar, a whatever that middle one is. I can never remember them. Vinculum, that's why I can't remember it. And then Vitreous. Vitreous is just glass. As you might imagine by the symbol, you just think of it as glass. Perditio Sandstone gives you 15 per sandstone. So I've got some sandstone in here. Well, it's distributing it now, but got some sandstone in there. It's actually going up now. And then this is just trap chests. So if you look at trap chests, gives you 10 of vinculum per trap chest, and it only needs 5 of this per craft anyway. So around this circle, I have Salis going in here. I've got seeds going in here, a hopper, and then a hopper here with the Perditio V crystals, and they're really easy to make. You just put the crystal seedlings in here and choose your crystal type, and it'll just pull from this same vial. Having these here is in range of this and in range of the altar, so they can refill automatically. And you could indeed just put, I guess you could try with a mechanical user, probably on redstone signal with a clock or something along next to it, a timer I should say. And you could have it automatically craft them. You'll see it gets replaced because on this side I've got a item filter, which is set to only pull the final ingredients out of there. But otherwise, clicks every so often, every 20 seconds or so, will get you your product, which we actually need. And you're nearly finished with that. You're back to full again. And we've got plenty of room for other stuff. So if I just take those out, just put these in, that should refill the middle chest. And I will do the rest of those off camera. You don't need that many. I guess you still need those 81 I was talking about. Was it 81? Hang on, let's take a look. We need 18 chaotic cores, and each one take 4. So that's more like 72, not 81. I've got some notes around here somewhere. Yeah, 18 chaotic cores is what we're going to need. So those are on the way. We're also going to need, for these Galgadors, we're going to need like 91 diamonds on one thing. We're going to need 18 diamonds on the completion. And then we need to get into Eyes of Galgador as well. But don't worry, we should get to them all this episode. So in order to get to the chaotic cores, you're going to need more Awakened Draconium. So I've been doing that off camera, and it's been done upstairs. With, as you might imagine, lots and lots of power. But if we have a look now and look for a chaotic core, how many can we actually make? 4. And I think I've already made some. Yeah, so that's 12. I just need 6 more of those. So 6 times 4 is 24, 21 more entropy crystals. And it takes 10 of each of these, so we've got enough there. 5, 10. So we've got enough now without refilling that at all to craft enough here. We just have to click it a few times. Fine. So what else are we going to do then with chaotic cores? So we can have a look at lumps of Galgador again. This needs... how many lumps of Galgador do we actually need? It's used here, so we need 9 of these. So that's 18 lumps, which is basically 9 sets of this recipe. Okay, so that means 18 stabilized metal. Now, I've put stabilized metal in the system. Yeah, can you actually make 18 though? I wonder. You can. All right, importantly of all of this, most of it's just crafting. However, these hardeners are not. So if we just press start, it's going to start crafting and it's going to send them into this crafter, because in here we've got a crafter for this pattern. You input 2 raw hardener and you get 2 refined hardener out. It's just a redstone furnace, quite a slow one as well. We don't need anything fast there. We just need something to complete this recipe. Glowstone, block of diamonds. Block of diamonds we can make straight away. We're going to need 9 of them anyway, so seems awful. But we still have 147 left other than that. I just basically kept this going and also made sure I was automatically emptying out the liquid on this side, and everything else should be automatic. Have you stopped? Why have you stopped now? What are you short of? Is it gravel? It's gravel. Yeah, my system is actually... my system's out of gravel, without which it can't make flint. This needs flint. There is flint there. Why are you... Oh, it's probably because it's filled up. Come on. Pull flint. There we go. Yep, so if we just pull some of those out, we can just put it back in the system. Pulverized coal. It is useful for other things. There we go. We can continue with more diamonds. I need another solution to do that longer term, but yeah, it's close enough to the end of the pack not to worry about it. And we've got enough lapis, of course, because I entirely automated this. I did just put some item conduits on just to automatically pull the lapis out of this, and with a higher priority try to put it into one of those top 2. You'll see it's 64 in each. If it can't go in there, it's going to put them into our system, into our basically refined storage system. And then I've just got some pulverized gold here with automatically pulling from this chest next door. Again, I've got quite a bit of lapis now, so let's have a look how much is in the system. Lapis, yeah, 684. So I shouldn't need any more of that. And that means I can just keep shoveling that into the diamonds and it should just make more and more diamonds for me. Hence why I've got so many. Now, no, is it 91 diamonds? Or did I miscount? I need to go and check why I wrote 91. I think it's for the Galgador, but yeah, we'll come back to it. So chaotic cores we've got with our Thermalcraft setup. The diamonds we've got, the more diamonds we've got. So we're really down to lumps of Galgador, dragon eggs, and eyes of Galgador. So dragon eggs, let's just double check, because I made one for the dragon egg mill, which helps with extra utilities, but we can do a lot better than that. We're going to need 9 eggs. And eggs is egg yolk and, that is protein soup and milk. All right, now do I still have this set up to produce protein soup? I do. Do I still have the milk set up somewhere? How did I make milk again? It's been a while. Milk. Not from a cow, surprisingly. Milk, forestry. It's sugar. Yeah, and it converts over from protein soup anyway. So it would be in here. It would be sugar. And that would produce milk on this side. And then this side of things we could get protein soup out of. So why don't we just grab a couple of buckets and let's see whether that's the case. 5 should do. And let's get some sugar, of which we've got a fair amount. And then let's just start converting. Does that actually... Yeah, that actually works with compost as well. And why don't we just see... Can we actually put some stuff in here? Yeah, we'll get some protein soup. 3. And I'll take 2 out of there. We're going to make sure the smeltery is sort of disabled from trying to pour this out anywhere. Yeah, there we go. That will do. Because it should... I can't believe we're alloying egg yolk, but we're alloying egg yolk. Now you can just use the buckets into a drain. That should work fine. Okay, and hopefully you're still in there. You are. That's 3 buckets, and we do the same thing. We should end up with 6 buckets of milk out of this, hopefully. Although, where are you going? Oh, you're filling into here. That's fine. We can just put them in, and they'll feed in. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. All right. Have we alloyed this successfully? Yep, 6 buckets of egg yolk. Thank you. And we just need a tank somewhere to actually pull that back out of. I was going to, well, we don't want actually to pull this out of anywhere else, so just gravity fed into a tank will do fine. Tank. Portable tank. Is there anything in that? There's an industrial grade evil. Can we just make another tank? Easily. Yeah, there we go. And just some conduit. So, do I actually want that coming out there? It's interesting. I think I want to put it around the back. That'll do. And extract always. And we've got egg yolk. Now, the egg yolk we need to send into an egg. Egg yolk into an egg. Ah, it needs to go into a pan cast. Fine, and 1 bucket equals 1 egg. So I've got enough for 6 eggs. We're going to need 3 more. So I'm going to have to go over and get 4 more. That's unfortunately just how this works. 1, 2, and I'll do the rest off camera. So join me back once I've got the eggs. The pan cast is actually in here, because I've been using the secondary smeltery to make ender pearls. So if I want more here, we do. We just put this down. Where's the cast? Where's my cast gone? That's not good. Did that fall down the hole? Oh, that would be terrible if it did. Oh, I'm going to have to make another cast. Okay. Hang on. I'll do it off camera. And it just got into our system. Not quite sure how. Didn't see it on camera, so that's fine. And I've got everything, including the pan cast, so that's fine. We've got 10 eggs. That's enough to go and think about dragon eggs. So a dragon egg, here it is. It needs to go into a time machine with some void vapors. And it's like a bucket of void vapors with a time machine. So this is doable, but it does need probably mechanical use to speed that up. We need the void vapors, of course. Do we have those anywhere? Void vapors. Dragon egg, void vapors. It's just void seed, and that again is into there. So it needs to have some void seeds, which are straightforward. Void seeds. We need 9 of them, but let's make 10. And we can just put them into here. Okay, 10 buckets, and then we can turn on this at the back again. There's our void vapors, and we should be able to move it over straight into the time machine and get that working. We're going to need a user for that, mechanical user, and a wand. I want a acceleration wand. Can't believe I've not got any left. All right, you should be now extracted. Is that 10 buckets? Hopefully. Let's get you. You should retain your contents. And I'm not sure how this machine will input. Doesn't really have any indication of inputs. So why don't we just try and put this on top? And will you accept? Do I need a wrench? Or maybe I have to feed it in with a conduit. Either way should work. Just grab a conduit. It's usually a little bit more reliable. And then on this side, let's just put down the mechanical user. Upper left slot, use item on block. Always on, should be fine. That should start the time machine working much faster. And then all we need to do is put in some conduit. Conduit. I just want the gravity fed one. Oh, we've already got some. Don't particularly need anything else. And then a thing on top. And then we can just set this to always active. You're not going in there. The Do I have to ladle you? I mean, I don't mind. It's not terribly hard. No. How did I do this last time? I'm sure I did this before. And apparently it works just fine ladling stuff in, which I thought I'd tried. Maybe I just missed. In any case, works fine. Eggs into dragon eggs. And we need to fill it with void vapors, of course, but we can just empty that into the front and it will keep that tank filled, but only up to 4 eggs worth. So I may have to come back to get more done, but that's the eggs actually finished. And we're okay there. So we're going to need 9 of those. We've already got the injectors, we've already got the diamonds. The chaotic cores are on the way. That just leaves Galgador. So for Galgador then, or rather to get the eyes of Galgador, which then make up the rest of it, where are we? The lump of Galgador. We're going to need 27 of these, okay? So that is going to be 108 magma cream, 54 gas tears, 54 fermented spider eyes, and 27 eyes of Ender. And the eyes of Ender, I'm just making it with shards. They're crafting at the moment, and they're relatively straightforward to actually go and put through. I could do this automatically, but it's not really probably worth it. We just drop them into, whoops, wrong block, into our spare smeltery. There we go. And on the other side, in the pan cast, you can just pull them all straight out again. And they can go straight over and be essentially dried out. While that's going on, we can go and craft the rest. So I've made the magma cream. It's just blaze powder and slime balls. Slime balls you can get from cactus, which will already grow over here. So throw some of that into the mana pool with the sort of transformation block underneath it, and you will get slime balls. And you can duplicate slime balls with Thorncraft, but you just don't need to, or at least you shouldn't need to if you've been following along. So magma creams are done. You can go away. Now we need to do with the rest. So eyes of Ender. Let's just get rid of those if we can. So Ender, how many have we got? We've got enough. So let's get rid of that and put that there. And we want 27 of these. Quite a lot, but yeah, 1 extra. Fine. You can go away. Getting quite fast progress now. And then we're going to come to probably the stuff that's slower. Let's look at fermented spider eyes first. And there's a reason for that. The other one requires the infusion, or the empowering process. Fermented spider eyes. Sugar, which we've got plenty of. Spider eye and mushroom. And 54. So, spider eyes. I don't really want to do that recipe. But we can duplicate them with a conjuration catalyst. That is stuff that we should be able to make. That is the upgrade, isn't it? Elementium. That's once we get 1 spider eye. Do I even have 1? Spider? No. I'm going to have to make with the first one somehow. With an instabulation apparatus. Yeah, maybe we'll just use the extra Eye of Ender to make spider eyes. It looks like we've got all of those anyway, so why don't we just do that actually? And we'll go and then make this duplication apparatus. So let's look at the duplication stuff. I want Elementium, and I want Pixie Dust. Pixie Dust is just a mana pearl. That's straightforward. Elementium is just mana steel, isn't it? Is it mana steel? Elven trade. Yeah, 2. Yeah, so we need to throw in like 6 mana steel. In fact, 4 mana steel should do it. There we go. And a mana pearl. And we want some living rock as well, so we'll need to make some of that, but that's trivial by comparison. Was more other elementium. There it is. And living rock, yes. So I just want to get some rock out. And we'll just pop it down. While everything else is going. And the last piece of that is over and already placed. So I just need to go and get it. I think it's underneath. And which one is it? Is it that one? Oh, hang on. Is that one? We already have it. Yeah, we already have it. So I just need to replace the mana spreader. I already upgraded it. Good. That means I don't have to do anything else. And that's going to start filling. And then I just need to make that first spider eye, don't I? So it was census eye vendor. Let's grab the ender. And let's see if we've got all the ingredients for this. Spider eyes, pediccio, vinculum, and census. I think we've got enough census. Yeah, we have. Vinculum and pediccio, we should have enough as well. So let me just, oh, in fact, no, it's even long enough range from here, so we shouldn't have to do anything. And it's already used them up, which means we've already got some spider eyes in our system. Yep. And if we want to move a bunch of mana from one of these things to the other, then which mode are you on? You're on donating. You should be on retrieving. So if I just grab my mana tablet, that should pull a lot of the mana from there. I moved a lot of these flowers over. Wow, he's so slow without that belt working. Globetrotter's sash is great. And usually that should be enough. Yep, you're full. And if we go and put you in there, you should donate your contents. And then we're going to want, what was it, 54? So most of the stack should be fine. And that tends to be not too hard to actually get with a single mana pool. A few stacks of quartz is not all that hard. I normally keep some here in case I need to duplicate some more. That'll be enough. Let's keep that on me. Well, hopefully it'll be enough. Drop it down for 8, 16, 32. There we go, 64. That's enough. So fermented spider eyes then. It's going to be that and mushroom. And mushrooms... Oh, do I have enough mushrooms? Well, I've got those mushrooms. Not exactly the ones I wanted. How can we actually make this? In fact, hang on. Do I already have one mushroom anywhere? I've already got the phytogenic insulator here, so we can actually just convert these over into making mushrooms if I make one mushroom somehow. How can we make it the easiest? Mushroom stew, which we can get through a fermenter with some mycelium. Okay. Mycelium. Nope. Nope. Well, actually, we may already have it. Yeah. Okay. Is it just mycelium? Mushroom stew. And if we just, I don't know, click that in there, maybe that will take it out. This one's probably containing milk still. Yes, it is. I could just break that to get rid of it. But this should be just fine. So I'll leave that going. And once we have one mushroom, well, we can pretty much produce the rest. But it may take a little while. So I may want to see if I can speed that up somewhat. It just needs water and phytogrow. With the rich phytogrow, which we've already made, it actually makes 4, and we just need to loop it around. Fine. So that's straightforward. So the fermented spider eyes can pretty much be done. That leaves gas tears. Of course it does. Gas tears, is it 54? Yeah, 54 gas tears. Is going to require lots of these. Now, nether quartz, nether wart is fine. Empowered Inori crystals is probably fine too. Snowballs we can already make. Grey we can already make. Cobblestone and buttons we can already make. We'll just have to feed them in and probably automate this to make it a little bit faster. But ideally we can actually do that. And Empowered Restonia is nether brick, redstone brick, and red. And again, we can get floral powder from the Britannia stuff. So I'm going to set that up, I think. Go and try and set up the Empowerer. That process isn't so hard because we pretty much set it up previously for other things. So we need some Restonia crystals to start. You just take the lens of colour out and use the Atomic Reconstructor. And then around here, you can see I've already got them. It's running for the Empowered Inori. Yeah, Inori crystals. And we need to make the Empowered Restonia ones. So in here, we're going to want the Restonia in the middle and then the rest are on the outside. Again, just red powder should do just fine. How many of those have you got left to go? 13. I'm just making a full stack of each ones. Even though I only want 51, it doesn't really matter that much. Then we're going to need some more nether wart and some more nether quartz. So let's just get that out of the system. Nether wart and quartz. Am I out? Because it automatically gets pulled into my lapis setup. So easiest way out of that one is just to grab some from here. There we go. Full stack. And you should be done. Good. So let's put the Rustonia in the middle. Floral red. Bricks. Nether bricks. And redstone. And that should start making the empowered versions of those. Both of those then should be able to make the gas tiers, but we are going to need player teardrops to do that. Now that's going to need bath salts. Okay, and they need Thorncraft, so we're going to need one Salismundus, which is good, and this is just a crucible recipe, not an infusion one. We need some air, some cognitio, some ordo, and some victus, and I don't think I've really done all that much with those 4 elements. In fact, I may not have any of them. Let's have a look. Oh no, I've got some cognitio. But I don't think I have... Oh no, Victus is fine. So that's what left now. Just add a shortcut to that. So Ordo, Air, and more Cognitio is needed. Ordo. Let's have a look here. Nether stars. We're not using nether stars for that. Not a chance. Lead will actually do Ordo. That should be straightforward then. Air. I would assume something light. Is there anything in here? Well, feathers will do it. They're 5 each, so that should be quite straightforward. Could be other, in fact, straw feathers will do it, so I don't even need to worry about making regular feathers. That's fine. I'm going to need some more void jars, though, or at least regular jars. Void would be preferable. So let's take a look at that recipe. I did remove all the crystals. I was using it for research. Let's just grab those back. Yeah, let me just grab them. Terra, Ordo, Aqua, Air? What am I still missing? The bottom one is Padicio, isn't it? And did I just... No, I've got a few left. There we go. And I just need the void jar recipe. So, void jars. And they're made from regular jars, of course. Which is just glass panes and wood slabs. Panes? And slabs. Let's say we just make 4 or 5. Isn't it just putting them back through again? I think it is. Yeah. So now we've got 5 void jars. There we go. And that means we just need to put some stuff through. So let me just grab some of that stuff that I was talking about, and we should be okay to craft the recipe. And ignore that a little bit. The player teardrops we can make with that drawing of the one-legged puppy that we actually used earlier in the pack. So I left it around. All you basically do with that is just put it in your inventory, right-click, and you start crying. Because it's a one-legged puppy. Oh, I can make it on my own, little brother. Right-click to totally not cry. Yep, so you can just use those. And we have everything we need now to make the next thing up, which is the tiers for the gas tiers, I think. How many of these empowered things do we have already? 37, 38. I need 54 of these, so it shouldn't be very much longer. And then we'll add these all around this one in the center, and then that will make a full stack of gas tiers. Now, while that's actually carrying on, I did get the mushrooms. I then crafted the fermented spider eyes, so we're pretty much ready. Aside from that, I think. So the eyes of Galgador we have everything we need apart from the gas tiers. The lumps of Galgador, we have everything we need apart from the guys of Galgador, which means that we should have everything we need for this. Yep, apart from the injectors and what we're currently making. So it's just this Empowerer setup left, and then we should be able to upgrade those to the top tier chaotic injectors. All right, are you ready for final assembly? I think I am. The gas tier is there, so we should be able to now make Galgador. So if we craft 18 of that, which is in a for the final craft, everything is available. So off it goes, and off it's starting to make it. So we've got Galgador coming in. Injectors are already in the system, which means that I can then make all of these. Hopefully, if everything's in there. As soon as I hit 18, of course. Which should happen now. There we go. So let's just make 9 of those. All right, so we need to go and place these down. Chaotic fusion tiers. Oh, so glad we finally made these. So we can just pop these down, hopefully. Not sure why that needs a particularly elevated angle, but there we go. And 1, 2, whoops. 2. This step up is really annoying me. That probably will still work, but nope, it must be right. Come on. There we go. All right, 9 spots and 9 things that we need to put on them. 1 second. I think we've got everything. Let's give it a go and let's see if that happens. So the nether star's going in the middle, and then we need to just put this stuff around the outside. So cobble, grass, lapis with a skeleton skull, diamond, nether quartz, podzol, wood, and emerald. Are you valid? You are. And this has been an interesting pack. I've actually quite enjoyed it. It is, of course, a skyblock pack, but with none of the grind. No crafting, no crafting lots of trees at the start. None of that cobble breaking. Just really enjoyable all around, really. And here we go. We have clay. Right click to hand in. Pass. Enter the end portal to finish. Oh, it's available. Cool. And just in case, because I'm ultra paranoid, flux infused was my armor. Or is it in my backpack? It's in my backpack. Yep. Just in case, let's just get rid of all of you. Put all of you back on, and you can go in there. You can go back in here, along with all my other stuff. Whoops, not you. And we are pretty much there. Take the block of iron out, but otherwise, we have everything we need to jump in. Congratulations, you did it! Headmaster Tema. You visited the end. Cool. So we get a cake. Oh, so nice. Well done, Professor Spike. We get another cake. And actually quite nicely designed, this room. I can take ideas from these. One of these banners. I'm going to have to try those in another game. Anyway, examination dimension, no talking. And a mini chest. License to get your ankles broken if you don't pay up. Okay. And we finally get through the game, of course, which is, yeah, just like the end portal in the, well, just like the portal in the end itself. You go back around to see the credits. And it'll probably spawn us back again, I would imagine. But you may be stuck on the screen. Yep, there we go. New recipes unlocked. Check your recipe book. Yeah, no, I think I will consider that the end of the pack. We have achieved clay, and there are no recipes using clay, so yeah, all good with me. Yeah, 1 second. And there we go. Yeah, I didn't want to just see if there was anything else for me to cover, but no, I'm pretty happy with all of this. And yeah, we've got a lot done. Enjoyed the pack. Hopefully you did too. And then we'll be on to something new for another episode coming in a few days. Maybe Enigmatica Expert. Yeah, that requires quite a lot more automation, I would imagine, than this. A lot of the times here, we've just been doing things sort of, well, not slipshod, but, you know, just minimum needed to actually automate things rather than rigorous sort of setups with refined storage. But no, I'm very happy. Hopefully you are too. If you like the whole series, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe and share, of course, for more episodes of Modern Minecraft and, of course, lots of other things coming to the channel. Looking forward to a few things coming out soon. I will say no more than that for now. And hopefully I'll see you next time. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.